Vorsk Airsoft, a European company that was created in 2019, and today we're going to be talking about is their actual Hi Capas. Now, will it just be like any other standard Hi Capa, or is it something more bang for your buck? Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode on Airsoft Master. And today we're going to be talking about is the Vorsk Hi Capa 4.3 series, specifically the one with the actual armor cut inside. Now, one thing that actually comes out to mind for more often for me is mainly how more aggressive it is on the slide itself, mainly because of the actual lightning cuts you'll have on the top and on the bottom for top reload and also for the bottom. What's also nice about this as well is the fact that you have on the slide are these really tall suppressor sights that you'll have on there. It comes in handy when it comes to, say for example, if your RMR red dot is out of battery, so you have the actual sights to be able to see, including if you wanted to put such as a tracer unit or suppressor alongside with the full metal outer barrel that you'll have here. Now, another good pointer that I actually do like about Vorsk Airsoft that they do is they also include the RMR alongside with the Vorsk Airsoft Hi Capa. Again, it's a nice setup that you'll have as a backup sight alongside as your primary sight is the red dot included with it. Again, easier to help out when it comes to acquisitions instead of just going to actually do the natural aiming that you'll see on the regular front and rear sight post. Now that we already talked about the actual slide on the top, let's go ahead and talk about the frame and the grip itself. Now with Vorsk Airsoft, you're able to have a 2-slot Picatinny mount to be able to put either flashlights or laser systems right underneath the pistol itself. Other than that, it's actually a pretty sturdy full metal frame, and as well to that, let's talk about straight to the grip. The grip is more of a rubberized texture underneath it to actually help out with stability and also for the comfort for the actual shooter themselves. Again, a nice texture to help out with everything from going for either left-handed or right-handed operation. It's pretty nice too. So just like any other standard Hi Capa, you do already have is your secondary safeties on here on the beaver tail, and as well to that your main safety using the lever that's also ambidextrous. What's also nice about the Vorsk Airsoft is that they actually give you an extended slide release, making it easier to actually release the slide, no problem using your actual firing supporting hand. Another feature that I do like about the Vorsk Airsoft pistols is the fact that mainly it is a flared magwell. One thing I do like about the flared magwells is it does help out in assisting when it comes to reload. So when you do need to get to your secondary magazine, it's as easy as basically as plug and play. So releasing the actual slide will actually reveal its standard HopUp just like any other Hi Capa. Just in case, just so you guys how to do it, again, where the half circle is on the slide is where you're going to want to align it to the actual slide release latch. Push out the latch, and that will reveal the slide, and underneath is your actual HopUp chamber. Now that we already talked about basically the pistol and all the internals and everything else, let's actually talk about what's mostly important is compatibility wise. Now, let's go ahead and actually test the most important thing that was mostly in common is magazine compatibility. So of course, as Vorsk Airsoft they'll come with is the 5.1 style magazines with the extended base pad. We'll be using this as basically the standard benchmark. So far so good. But what about TM spec? So far so good. Now, the only issues I've seen about with Vorsk Airsoft is mainly if you have a standard short 4.3 magazines, it will still basically feed and cycle through, but the problem is it will get really stuck as it's really close to being flush with the extended magwell. So what I would recommend is if you have 5.1 regular base magazines, this will be actually do fine with the Vorsk Airsoft 4.3 Hi Capa pistol itself. We're using .20 gram BBs and regular green gas. So let's basically see what comes in the box when you actually purchase a Vorsk Airsoft Hi Capa. Of course, just like you would always need is you always have your operator's manual, and as well to that, an exploding diagram of what parts is on there. What's nice is of course it always comes with it provided is the Vorsk actual airsoft patch, and the gun and magazine come itself, alongside with an RMR cover on top of it. Now, what's one thing that's actually really nice about Vorsk Airsoft that they do that no other airsoft company does is actually provide spare parts alongside with your Hi Capa, such as the nozzles itself, which is the most common thing to see for repairs for Hi Capas itself, and the most common thing to get lost is the actual front side. So my final thoughts on actually the Vorsk 4.3 Hi Capa. One thing I will say is for the actual Hi Capas, this is actually really competitive in regards to the price and also the features that come onto it. One thing I do like is that it comes with the actual RMR red dot and the suppressor sights on the actual Hi Capa. And another thing that's actually what not most other companies would do is actually include the provided parts with the Hi Capa. Again, really common things that you like to see to get repaired, which they already provided. But other than that, what do you guys think about the Hi Capa? Drop a comment below, and also, if you do want to look at other products from Airsoft Master, check out airsoftmaster.com. My name is Mike, I'll see you guys in the next episode.
This video is brought to you by Airsoft Master.